Hey guys, my phone went dead because it got overheated. But as I was saying, is that I talked to a friend the other day and she read me. She told me what I like, what I dislike. She told me about myself. And I liked it because she knew who I was. She knew who I was, and I haven't talked to this person in a while. But she knew who I was. She knew where I was coming from. And she didn't sugarcoat anything. She didn't try and make me feel better because I'm her friend. None of that went on. And I like that. I like that about her. And I told her right then and there, I'm glad that you said that because, it's times when you need to check yourself. And she opened my eyes to a couple of things, and I had to check myself. I'm not afraid to do that because I'm a grown up all day. Nobody's going to make me feel bad about anything. You don't know my life. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know how I got to this point. But I'm here. I am here. And it took me a while to get here. It took me some self-evaluation to get here. Now that I'm here, I'm not going to let anybody tear me down. I'm not going to let anybody make me feel less than because I did some self-improvement. That's all that was. Because I wanted to be better. I wanted to be better. I went out there and I got me some help. I picked up a book. I read a book. I read books on how to make me better in this life. I prayed. I wrote things down so they can come into fruition. I did all those things so that I can better myself. Now, if you think that you're going to come along and tear me down, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to let it happen. So I'm glad. I'm glad that I talked to my friend because I needed that. I needed somebody to say, Belinda, well, you like this. Belinda, you can be this way. And I accepted it. That's what I did. I accepted it. And I told myself, shut up. Just accept it and move on. And that's what I had to do. That's what I had to do. Another problem I have is when people say, you taking my kindness for weakness. Now, if you let me take your kindness for weakness, are you that strong? A lady used to tell me, she used to tell me, what was that she said? She said, don't insult my intelligence. And I used to say, you're really not that intelligent if you let me insult you. You're really not that intelligent. So, what are you talking about? I don't say that because I don't feel that anybody can insult my intelligence. I have to take it for what it is and learn from whatever the situation may be. And say, okay, let me change that or let me alter that about myself so that I won't be that way, so that people won't look at me that way. Which I don't care. I don't give it. If you look at me any kind of way, it's still not going to change nothing. I'm still going to be me. So you wasting your time, you wasting your breath, you wasting your soul on something that you can't even change. You wasting all that on what? Something that you can't change. I've already been raised very well, I must say. And I'm not going to let nobody think that they can tell me what to do and I'm supposed to jump to it. I remember my sister used to tell me, Belinda, when we were younger, Belinda, just play the game. Just play the game with mom. I don't want to play no game. So if she gonna whoop me, she gonna do whatever. I bet you she won't be doing that after I get 18. Because once I got 18, I moved out. It was time to go. Because my mama wasn't no joke. And I was going to do what I wanted to do. And that's what I did. I moved out. So this is not my first rodeo. It's not. Another thing I hate, especially hate, is when somebody's talking to me and they saying that I can't communicate. I've been communicating for a long time. It's just that I'm not saying the things that you want me to say. I'm not giving you the dialogue that you want. So now that I can't communicate, you want to talk over me. You want to get loud. You want to be bossy. Still not going to get what you want. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to do what I want. I'm not going to walk in nobody else's shoes. I'm not a follower. I'm not a follower. So-and-so across the way may have a big dog. That don't mean I'm going to go get a big dog just because I want to say that that's the thing to do. I'm going to go get what I want. Because I don't follow nobody but God. I woke up this morning because of God. I got to this place, to that place because of God. I sit down and I talk to Him to build a better relationship with Him. Beware of quiet people. Beware of quiet people. Because a quiet person, I'm a very quiet person, but a quiet person is evaluating the situation. A quiet person is saying, let me see where the next step is going to go. Because you know, all them people that shoot up things and do bad things to everybody, you ain't never seen one of them just as talkative. You ain't never seen one that wants to be a center of attention. Because those people are evaluating the situation and you don't even know it. You don't even know it. And that's the sad part. Because you think that you're aware of your surroundings. You think that you can say, do, speak, run, do whatever because it's you. But that quiet person and already peeped out who you are. That quiet person knows. Now, I like to be quiet because I'm just not a person like that. I don't even know why I got a phone. Because I don't like talking on the phone. Now, if you come over, sit down next to me, and you want to talk, let's do that. But you're not fin to think that I'm quiet because I don't know nothing. I'm quiet because I'm observing. I'm quiet because I'm saying every dog get tired of being kicked around. Every dog. And one day, that dog is going to bite. And with a quiet person, you don't want that bite. You don't want it. You don't want that bite because it takes a long time for me to get mad. It takes a long time for me to get mad. And I hear people saying, I blacked out. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't see what I did. You know, it's not okay. It's not okay. You didn't black out. You just wanted to be a bully. You didn't take anything from me because you think that because you didn't get your way. You took it from me because I didn't let you see that if I was bothered or not. I'm not bothered. I am not bothered. I deal with this on an everyday basis. That people wants to see my reaction. But again, don't mess with a quiet person. Because a quiet person is saying, okay. In that quiet person's head, they're calculating just like you calculating. You always want to know a person that you always want to know a person what they're thinking. I like those type of people. Tell me how you feel. Tell me what you're thinking. Because what you're doing is you telling me how you're going to react. You don't even have to say it. I just like people to be bold. I like people to be like, you know what, that shirt you got on today, it was not cute. My daughter did that to me one time, and I was like, what? She did it. I ain't wore that shirt since. Because it wasn't cute. It wasn't. But I didn't take it personal. What can I do? It's not a cute shirt. But people take everything to heart. Like everything is being done to you. What about what you doing to other people? What about what you did to the person at your job? What about what you did to the person at the market? What about what you did? Don't try and justify your wrong so that you can look right. I always say that people like to tear you down so they can get a step ahead. You can't tear me down. I've been handicapped all my life. People didn't talked about me in my face, behind my back till today. And I was taught that I was just like everybody else. So you can't tear me down. You can only make me look at you differently. And that affects you. Because when I look at you differently and I say, oh, I don't want this negative person in my life, then I'm going to let it go. I'm going to walk away. I'm not going to talk to you. Crossing the street, you don't got to worry about me. Because 9 times out of 10, you're going to be negative about crossing the street. Grow up. It's always things that you did when you were younger that you won't do today. Because you know better. If you know better, do better. We all know that saying. And I try and live my life by that. Do unto others, you would have them do unto you. And if I'm wrong, I'm a woman enough to apologize. Because just like you want a person to communicate with you, you want that person to be apologetic and never let it happen again. That's what you want for that person. So when you start pointing your finger at other people, know that you have 4 more fingers pointed back at you. Actually, it's 3 more fingers. You got a thumb. Pow, pow. But those fingers are pointing back at you. It's like, everything that you say about me, you 3 times as worse as you say it about me. And if you care about me tearing me down, saying negative things, being negative, it's not how you care about somebody. Because anybody that you care about, my friend at work, I care about him. I'm not going to never tear him down to nobody. My coworker is pretty cool. I'm not going to tear him down to nobody. Because nobody deserves that. And I have friends around me that don't tear me down. I hope. I ain't never heard nothing about it. But if they do, oh well. That's your opinion and you entitled to it. Just like you got an asshole, you entitled to your opinion. But I'm also entitled to mine. So I said all that to say, be kind to others. Because one day you're gonna need a shoulder to cry on. One day you're gonna need somebody to be on the other end of that phone so that you can vent to. One day you're gonna need somebody else. And you're gonna think, oh, let me talk to God now. And God's not gonna answer you when you want him to answer you. All that comes on his time. That's his time. He's not gonna give you what you want right away. So you're going to think that God doesn't hear you. He heard you. He heard you. But you got to do the work. Just like, I can't even say her name. Van Dez, that black lady that gives a relationship or, life experiences and life lessons. She always say, you got to do the work. You got to start. If you don't want to start to do the work, don't do it. But I don't expect anybody to stick around while your program is all over the place. People don't understand. Your program is all over the place. If you got chaos in your house, you got chaos in your car, you got chaos at your desk, you have chaos. That's what your life is about. Chaos. And who wants to live like that? I look at people's desks when I go to work. And I be like, dang. That's how they clean up, huh? And they leave it right there. Okay. My desk is never like that. Somebody can come and sit at my desk and feel like, okay, Belinda's pretty clean. Because I'm not going to let you see the chaos. I'm not going to have chaos. I'm such a good person. And I'm saying that because God told me that himself. I'm still here because of him. So I'm not going to let nobody tell me, oh, you ain't beat. No, I'm probably not to you. And I can't be everything to you, but I am to me. And if you don't love yourself, how you expect somebody else to love you? And I love me. Baby, I love me. And ain't nobody gonna say, oh, Belinda, you ain't this. Okay, it may not be that to you. But to me, I'm a bag of chips and a cold glass of water. But that's my opinion. And I'm entitled to that. Being my friend, being in my life, is not mandatory for nobody. It's not mandatory. I let you in my life. I let you be my friend. I let you be in my space. And I don't mean, I mean in my presence, in my circle, in my soul. I let you do that because I found something in you that I couldn't find. So I let you do those things. But if I feel like any of my friends, my family, or whatever is giving me negativity, it's time to walk away. Time to walk away. And I will skip away so quickly. You be thinking, did I know her? She looks familiar. But guys, I have an appointment today. And I just wanted to get that off my chest. Because, people want to know you, but they don't want to take the time. But you know what I'm about? I'm about peace, love, and happiness. And if you don't have that in your life, keep moving. You don't want that for yourself, keep moving. If that's not something that you wake up and say, good morning, gorgeous, keep moving. If you can't say, I am worth it, I am somebody, I love myself, if those are not in your vocabulary, keep moving, because I don't want you near me. So I'm going to end this video here. In my life, I want peace, love, and happiness. Give me thumbs up. Write me, comment down below. Hit that notification bell if you're new. If you've already been here before, thank you for being here. I really appreciate your support. And please, stay cool out there. Drink a lot of water. Because right now, it's 103. So, I'm going to say goodbye. Peace.